For over a decade, Night Out in the Parks brings neighbors and artists together to celebrate Chicago's rich cultural tapestry in our local parks, providing thousands of hours of safe and diverse arts programming. When you come to a Night Out in the Parks event, you get to experience Chicago-made theater, music, movies, dance, nature, and culture right in your own backyard. Over the last decade, Night Out in the Parks has presented over 14,000 cultural events. We've partnered with over 370 Chicago-based artists and organizations to provide over 50,000 safe hours of cultural programming, reaching nearly 2 million patrons and audience members.
My name is Dana Calderon, and I work for the Chicago Park District, most specifically with the Culture, Arts, and Nature Department in the Special Events Unit, where we program Night Out in the Parks, and I am a program and event coordinator. When people ask me what I do these days, I like to tell them I make people happy.
My name is Tatsu Aoki. I am a Executive Director of Asian Improv Arts Midwest. We are one of the largest community-based Japanese traditional drum program called Tsukasa Taiko. So Japanese traditional drumming. We have followers of Tsukasa Taiko, and they go from park to park. That's such a pleasure to see people do that.
When Night Out in the Park started, having dedicated staff and funding to be able to really build these programs, to take all kinds of things out into the parks, all kinds of cultural programming, really having dedicated people at the Park District who are supporting bringing Chicago arts to Chicago parks, it made a huge difference. My name is Katie McCann. I'm the founding director of Dance in the Parks, bringing free professional dance concerts into neighborhood parks.
My name is Margaret Murphy-Webb. I am the founder and executive director of the Southside Jazz Coalition. We produce and we sponsor live jazz on the south side of Chicago, amongst a lot of other things. The unique thing about Night Out in the Parks is because the parks are such a part of Chicago community. It's a free place where everybody can go. It's intergenerational.
My name is John Ravenscroft. I use he, him pronouns. I am a senior program specialist with the Chicago Park District, focusing on film and media programs in the parks. Specifically, I run the Movies in the Parks program and our independent program, Chicago on Screen. We accept submissions from any Chicago filmmaker who can tell us why their film is related to or important to Chicago. We'll take a look at it. We never charge a submission fee, and we always review every film that comes in that meets our Chicago criteria.
My name is Omar Torres Cortright. I'm the Executive Director of Segundo Ruiz Belvis Cultural Center, the longest standing Latino cultural center in Chicago. We focus on Afro-Puerto Rican and Afro-Latino arts and culture in Chicago.
I needed something in my work life that allowed me to have an artistic point of view and to create a new program every year that feels timely, relevant, and interesting to our communities.
I do what I do because I believe in safe spaces, and the parks are safe spaces. Everybody's welcome in the parks.
I do what I do because I want our children, our seniors, our teens, everybody to be able to go to a park in a safe space and to enjoy programming that they may not have had an opportunity to see before.
It's critical for every artist, every arts organization to have access to these outdoor spaces. And in the same way, it's critical for the community and the neighbors to have access to these artists. So what's happening here with Night Out in the Parks is that this connection is being made.
My favorite thing is when people are like, I was just walking and I stopped. I'm like, thank you for stopping. So if you've got an entire city full of people making beautiful art, an entire city full of parks where you could share that, why would you not?
Thank you again for the program itself. I think Night Out in the Park is one of the greatest programs for many performing arts groups in Chicago.
Sharing those things that people do because they love doing them is how you build community.
Night Out in the Parks has shown us there is power in bringing people together to share these moments in our local parks. The Chicago Park District serves the community, residents and visitors alike, providing opportunities for us to come together and be inspired in safe, engaging spaces. We welcome you and look forward to your participation in future years as practitioners and patrons, uniting all of us around our unique cultures in these collective spaces we call parks.